people will believe whatever it is they want to believe, but I don't care, says Laide Bakare. So this is the short clip that has been online that showed us the Kasala. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. These two beautiful actresses, like the Bakare and Enola Badmus, have been on and on for the past few days, as Eniola Ajao decided to premiere a movie, Owambe Thieves, hoping that all the dignitaries, the celebrities, friends, actors, and family will come and have fun at this premiere. But àwọn Laide àti Eniola ló snatch the attention, kind of, because apart from this incident, people have not really been talking about what has happened at the premiere, which is quite unfair actually to Eniola, who is doing Eba Mi Gbe movie mi tó jáde lárugẹ, which is movie premiere. As you can see from the video, Eniola was trying to avoid Laide as much as she could, but Laide kò conform. Ó kúrò níbi tí ó tún wà, ó bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn, but ó dẹ̀ sọ fún cameraman, because Eniola she went to that event with her cameraman and she was trying to move back, bí ẹn pé kì í ṣe ọ̀rẹ́. Ó dẹ̀ signal sí cameraman pé kó súnmọ́ òun kó máa bọ̀. If you go to an event with your camera person, it is whatever you want that the camera person will do, because you're the one who brought the camera man, and the person has to do what you want him or her to do. And from what we can see here, Sherry, ìgbà tí ẹni rí pé Laide ti gba floor, pé bàbá ń kọrin fún, kind of, and they were with some men there, but the body language of Eniola shows pé kò fẹ́ bá Laide ṣe, kò fẹ́ bá jó, she understand, which ó súnmẹ́yìn fún, ó súnmẹ́yìn. Ṣùgbọ́n Laide bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fìdí, ṣe rí pé Laide ló fìdí jó dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, tínú fi wá bí Eniola, òun lẹ̀ ń wò bí báyìí, ṣe ti rí. Ni Laide bá lọ ta pọ́nrán bá wípé sórí ẹ yí ni, ìyẹn ò dá lóhùn, yẹn ń try láti avoid confrontation. Sherry ó fọwọ́ ti Eniola lẹ́ẹ̀mejì léjìká, ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbá bodyguard àbí security protocol officer Eniola, tí yẹn wí pé ó lè gbọ́wọ́ sókè kó na principal òun lójú òun, which is what, if it were to be flipped, tó bá pẹ́ Laide lọ ló mú security ẹ̀ wá, your security guard cannot be beside you, right? And watch somebody else. Yes, you can be discussing or arguing, it's fine, but cannot watch you raise your hand and not try to stop you from doing that. In fact, I must say the security man is a very, very let me say wise man. Àwọn èèyàn feel pé kò ṣiṣẹ́, but no, I think he did what was best for that occasion, because he knows that these two people are celebrities. These two people are not gate crashers, right? So he was trying to understand, to soak in the moment. But tó rí pé ó ti fẹ́ become violent, kó fẹ́ máa gbọ́wọ́ sókè, nìyẹn ṣe fẹ́ mú lọ́wọ́ dání, and it's part of his job description. Tó bá pẹ́ bí yẹn ṣe mú lọ́wọ́ dání, ó yí ọwọ́ Laide sẹ́yìn sìn, wàhálà míì tún nìyẹn. Ṣé mọ̀ pé attention máa kúrò lórí gbogbo eléyìí. Wọ́n á ní security detail ti kán Laide lápá, Laide lè lọ́wọ́ òun ti yẹ̀, ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ń lọ sí ọwọ́ fún treatment. So the guy did what I think is best at that point in time, to make sure his principal, which is Eniola, is safe. Right. Now, looking at all of this, Laide decided to post story page because people seem to be giving her buzzwords. But Laide, forget that 1 hour plus video you did. You didn't make sense. No, you didn't make sense. You saw somebody not wanting to dance with you. You were trying to joke it and everything. The person said, no, Sean one Benny. It's not by force. You guys are not cool anymore. You said you've been friends with her for 20-something years. It's fine. But you Oshile, Olo send IVC ko wa. Okay. Oramoto, Olo send IVC ko wa. Igba kan lo drop comment kan. Tó ní yalari lordu, yenle or something. O de fun gbasgbos. So, by everybody ti wà lórí ọwọ́. You know, so why forcing friendship again? Ogun ọmọdé kì í ṣeré fógún ọdún. And I think if you don't understand how to define friendship, when you get to your 40s, you should have a better understanding of how to handle things. Both of you are in your 40s. So, kì í ṣọmọdé. No, you're not babies. And these are things that I think Eniola conducted herself very well in this particular occasion. No? She did. Because we're sharing for what if she has responded, but we know that Eniola is not the most patient person. Everybody knows she's a playful gbasgbos person, but boy are ballet. Let's say boy Antori Boshe she gbasgbos pẹ̀lú Ọpẹ́yẹmí Ayéọlá lára ẹ̀ ṣe balẹ̀ ni o. I can't really tell, but that's not the cool Eniola that we've always known. This is a new version of coolness about Eniola that we know. So, Laide decided to share this on her page after she did the video, and after Eniola also said, "We meanwhile, rich kid, poor, we can be working together in unity, and we are strengthening together, and all of that." That is the previous video. So, on Eniola and Laide, sorry, Tony, people will surely believe whatever they choose to believe. Anyway, so it's okay not to be care. It's okay not to care. I think that's what she wants to write. Well, ní orí platform gangan yìí tó kọ kíní sí àwọn èèyàn spell, they still give her a lot of gbasgbos that Laide, accept what you've done wrong. You did not show maturity. Oju Eniola lọ, even if it's 2 years. I know you are all in your 40s. I think Eni is 42 going to 43. I'm not sure of Laide's age, but Laide Oti was 50. So you are still within the range, right? I don't think it's auntie that is the problem, right? Even if. But there's a way to conduct yourself. There's a way to, don't say because people don't care, you don't care. No. You are a public servant. Oh, even àwọn ọ̀gá yín gan, Governor Adeleke àti Baba Alaye Bambam tó wà lókè lọ́hùn, ṣé wọ́n fún wọn gbasgbos ni? Wọ́n fún wọn gbasgbos. The higher you go, the thicker your skin should be. Both of you are SSAs. SSA to Governor Adeleke, SSA to, I think, the Speaker in Abuja. You carry Egbedani. In politically, industry, moving industry, both Yoruba and English, lẹ́ni ní Nàìjíríà, ẹ̀yin méjì yìí kò sẹ́ni tó sì gba post jù yín lọ politically. Gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin tó kù kọ̀ọ̀kan náà tó gba SSA làwọn náà. Kò tí ì sí kanu yín tó jẹ governor, kò tí ì sí kanu yín tó jẹ Senate president, ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣì máa jẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Yeah? So let's just go into the comment section. Somebody said, I think Eniola made some comments that was insulting to Laide. Eniola is 42, Laide is 54. They are not mates at all, but Laide should have ignored whatever comments she made. And you're calling 54K without common sense. Eniola avoided her the first time. She blocked her camera by moving to another side, only for the Agbaya to come and block the camera again. She's so immature. Elumi Tony 54K. Who does Laide 54? Laide is 43. Tall. Another person, all commentators here, I want you guys to look at the reaction of Badmus in the beginning. She was trying to put herself aside for Laide, but Laide tried to ignore until Badmus mentioned that we are not friends. That was when Laide reacts in this scenario. Badmus did not do well at all. Badmus is too proud. Another, but if you notice Eniola very well, she said, don't video the two of us. She now said we are not friends. Another said, since Badmus don't get work for Abuja, Igberaga don't fool her body. Now, so these are some of the comments tí àwọn èèyàn ṣe. But lórí page Laide gan tó ti make post, people did not spare her. I read this from another blog that carried it. Now, I want to check how people actually reacted on Laide's blog, because she has a feeling. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo kà fún yín sí wípé àwọn èèyàn believe òun ò dé care. My darling, of course you care. Of course you care about how people feel about you. And remember pé journalist kan àti blogger Kẹ́mi Àṣẹ̀fọ́n ó ti ṣe open letter sí Governor Adeleke pé kàn curb excesses wípé o represent Osun State very well. So, let me now go to Laide's page. Somebody said, I don't know you and never met you, but when you felt to some level of responsibility in the society, don't ever allow any action to ruffle your feathers. As an SSA to a state government, your actions were highly uncalled for. Watching the video, Eniola clearly said something to you, but that should not have made you to get so angry to the point of touching her or trying to slap the other man beside her. Try and live up to the image expected of you as an SA. You're a public figure. Remember, the internet never forgets. Peace and love. Somebody said, Ajay, Eniola really showed that she's more mature than her. Another said, yes, this is the first and only sane message I've read since. She should have just ignored her honestly. Well, from now on, let her be, please. Another said, God bless you. They will just be justifying rubbish with nonsense responsibility. What does responsibility have to do with when you should not be dithering? Okay? Another said, Laide, your own too much. Oh. Keep quiet. Another said, Nikini, body shaming someone is very bad though, no matter what, sure. You don't mean now before ni. Any spent money and effort on herself and she's beautiful. Another person said, you personally prepared to go and fight that lady. And want to adubo. Another person said, Laide, you two get for hand, rest I beg you. All these comments right now are the ones on our page. With this video, to our screening. Somebody said, Laide, you look absolutely gorgeous as always. Another said, Omo Laide Bakare, Honorable SSA, too beautiful, no surgery. Another said, yourself have thick skin, you are big as well. Elubini, thank God any shank you, cause person no go no say your own too much like this. Another person said, your own too much, Joe, rest. Another said, rest oh, you are too troublesome. Then somebody else said, Laide Bakare, too much posting to justify your animalistic behavior. Hashtag Alaja Wosiwosi, Anti Ajijagbara. Hashtag Alaja Street Fight. Hashtag very classless and raz. These are on our page. Another said, Laide, never let people know your weakness. They will use it against you and you'll be the one they will blame. Try to be patient and wave matter most times. I love you, ma. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, ìpínlẹ̀ ọmọlúàbí, ìmọ́lẹ̀ dé. Another person said, next time anybody talk like the way Eniola talk, you can simply reply like this. Who want to be in your video with a monkey like you? That's a savage response to such. Then she'll be the one to run mad at the party and not you. You better learn and be wise, Laide. So you can go to our page and check the comments over there, But the thing is, in this situation, assaulting somebody, touching them in such aggressive manner is something that only Eniola can sue you for that. Yeah, because you mustn't be a friend. You guys are not in good terms. Party Yoruba ni wa body language laughing sorrow most times. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi kíní sílẹ̀. And tó bá ń show pride, tó bá wà proud pé òun fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe, catch it and move. Ọmọ Mushin ni ẹ́. Kò sẹ́ni bí Bakare. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ bọ̀ ilé Christian bàbá ẹ̀ ní Mushin. Ọmọ Mushin ni ẹ́, ó gbẹ́ náà, ó gbọ́ body language. Èèyàn fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ya photo kò fẹ́ súnmọ́ ẹ. Ìwọ náà sún fún kó move on. Ó gbẹ́ náà, ó gbọ́ body language. Tún gbọ́ pé mi ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ya photo, ó wá ń jà, ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ di my tiger. Look at how people beside were now looking at you. You now look very silly. Ẹ lọ wo short clip tí mo show yìí dáadáa. At the tail end, nígbà tí Eniola ti walk kúrò lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àti bodyguard yẹn, the people seated were now looking at her. You now look stupid and you are now looking rako. Why subject yourself to that? Where is the level of emotional intelligence? Lọ ṣe course lórí public presentation, lórí etiquette àti emotional intelligence. I think they should teach you guys that as SSCs. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni kọ́ tún wá kọ́ yín, ọ̀tọ̀ ni kẹ́yìn náà lọ kọ́, ọ̀tọ̀ ni kẹ́ tún wá act out. Ṣé rò pé gbogbo àwọn politicians tọ́jọ́ ń wà lábẹ́ roof after election ta ṣe tán yìí, aṣá àti rí bàbá tó wà lórí oyè ń sìn àtàwọn tó bá contest tọ́jọ́ wà nù boss. Àwọn èèyàn ṣe fúnra wọn ní blow lójú blow nímú. Ọlọ́run ti gbé yín ga. Ìwà tẹ́ bá wù ló máa determine how far you guys are now going from here. Lágbára Ọlọ́run nínú àwọn actors àbí actresses Nigeria ẹ sì máa di senator, ẹ máa di house of rep member, ẹ máa di president, ẹ máa di governor láṣẹ Ìdùmarè. Because bá ṣe ń gbàdúrà fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kò ṣe rí fáwa náà, ṣùgbọ́n a gbọ́dọ̀ ráwọn wà tí ó lè bring grey area sí ká má sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Ẹniọlá ní lọ́wọ́, Laide náà ní lọ́wọ́, ṣùgbọ́n in that particular scenario Laide did not show maturity. Ìwọ lójú Ẹniọlá lọ, even if it's 1 year, you should have shown maturity. And àwa Yorùbá máa ń gbọ́ body language. If we are in an occasion, tá bá ti wo body language ẹ báyìí, àyàfi ẹ sílẹ̀ sáyé ẹ̀, because you've taken the attention of the premier itself to you guys. So hopefully you guys will have learned your lesson. Ẹ bá drop comment yín ire o.